and they've got one of them has a bow, I think, or was it a ribbon? I don't know. They're short, okay, and the goal that they have it's not theirs. And have you seen them? These, and the guard shakes his head, and the elf stands there for another long moment. Okay, thanks. And he goes around the corner, continuing in this direction.
What direction? Sorry?
He goes around the side of the building.
Okay, well, same as before.
Mm-hmm.
Casually shuffle up the street. Look around the corner again.
Shuffling.
Alright. Well, the guard that he had just previously talked to notices you coming down the street and points with a thumb down to the retreating elf. Says, "Is he with you?"
No.
No.
Alright. Seems to satisfy him. And you see the elf continue to stagger in this direction. And then between these buildings.
Okay. Well, I continue on my way, walking down. And then as I walk past the alley, I make sure to look up it.
Alright.
Without lowering my stride.
Alright. You see the elf is standing in the alleyway, propping himself up against the wall. And it looks like he has been at least a little bit sick.
Oh dear.
But he is facing you, and as he sees you, you're just like continuing to walk, or were you making the turn?
I'm not slowing down. I'm just walking past and seeing what's up there.
All right. The elf like props himself up, and he like wipes his hand, and he goes, "Hey." Hey.
Drew takes a few more steps until he's out of view.
Okay, thanks.
So Bikru keeps walking, and he walks around there. And I'm guessing there are guards at this gate.
Yes, there are.
Okay. But he stops just around the corner.
Okay. Are you waiting for something, or searching for something, or?
Is Dreglon following me?
Yeah. Still on.
In that case, Bikru starts sort of miming. Or not miming, but making a point of starting a conversation with Dreglon. You know? And then he continues it quite quietly. You know, I think we should wait here. And then if he continues walking past, and he's just bullshitting, basically. He's just wasting time to make it look like he's just thought of something and he's not going to carry on just yet.
Yeah, I guess you are right. I trust you. This.
Okay.
Yes, and when we get back, we should probably ask which room we're in.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting a little bit sleepy, I must agree with you.
Alright. Well, as you...
At the same time, I'm trying to listen up the alley, I guess.
Okay. Roll me listen, or perception.
Okay. Come on, B-Crew.
Alright.
Yeah.
You vaguely hear shuffling coming up from the alley.
Shuffling.
Just kind of like an unsteady step coming in your direction. Do you do anything, or do you wait?
I just sort of sit patiently, quite close to the wall, or whatever fences there may be between me and the building.
Alright.
Lowering my voice at this point.
Alright. The familiar staggering figure stumbles up to the guard and he says, "Hey, So, okay. So, this is gonna sound like super creepy, right? Right? But I'm looking for girls that are like the guard face falls, and the elf kind of wags his hand. He's like, no, they're not, no, they're human. Okay, they're human and they're short, and also they've got my gold, and they've hair and ribbons. And have you seen them? Cause I want it back. Okay, just have you seen them? And the guard says, no. Are you with someone? Or... And
Do you
do
have
you guys...
someone who looks after you?
do you have a chaperone? No, do either of you do anything? Or do you allow this conversation to continue?
I let it continue.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm still miming my conversation.
Alright. The elf's like, no, they're, okay, they're human, and they're girls, and they're short, with black hair, and there's 2 of them, I think, or 3. Maybe I saw 2, but then I saw them with my gold, and now I didn't see me with my gold anymore, and I think that was my gold. And have you seen them, sir? You need help. The guard kind of holds his shoulder, and the elf kind of tries to shrug it away, and he's like, no, I'm fine. They only took my gold. I'm not hurt. They're just girls, dude. They're just human girls. They're not gonna hurt me. And then he shrugs himself free of the guard and begins to try to stagger and back down the alleyway that he came from.
Was his voice raised at any point?
How so? Like,
such that it might catch the attention of someone innocently standing here for unrelated purposes.
He definitely wasn't being subtle. And as a couple people are filtering through this gate and giving him quite the odd look. So he isn't going to draw the attention of someone like in the middle of the street here, but you're close enough to where it wouldn't to where you don't think that it would be strange for you to have heard it. It definitely wasn't quiet where you were. We'll put it that way.
Right. Okay.
The guard.
No, go on.
The guard starts takes a step as if he's going to follow, but then the guard posted on the other side kind of grunts and says, "It isn't worth it. He's probably just going to stagger back up to the northern end of town and drink himself stupid." The other guard,
like the guard appears to have done.
The guard.
Drink a stealth bloop.
The other guard says, he's already drunk himself stupid, but I guess he isn't causing too much trouble. So they remain where they are.
Bikru winds up the conversation he's been wonderfully generating. Oh, no, that's not his voice at all.
Bikru's now drunk.
Bikru drunk.
I don't quite get what you are saying, Bikru.
I agree wholeheartedly with
Been using
whatever
too
noise
much
just
overly
left
ripe
your
fruit.
mouth.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
And he just walks this way. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Dracton just waddles along.
Turns left.
Alright.
Walks up and then looks to the left as he continues up this street.
You see him stagger between these buildings here and continuing this direction.
Okay, I'll keep going and then look down the next alley. Wait for him to come past again.
Takes a while,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually you see him going past there, very wobbly and very slowly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I walk up to the gate. I suppose. Yeah, and wait on the other side of this street, so sort of where I am. I don't cross to the side where the guards are going to be.
Okay. You do not see him, but do you want to make a perception check?
Sure.
Both of us or only him?
If you wanna make a perception check too.
Yeah, interesting.
Can me and Tarn roll one? See what's going on in our rooms? No, I'm only joking.
Wild!
You.
I know where you're going, Nibday, and no.
You don't see him, but you hear a very distinctive "Hey," and then some what sounds to be a conversation happening in this direction.
Dracton
Okay.
giggles a little bit to that. Hey.
Bikru starts up another conversation.
Alright.
In fact, he just cycles through the one he's just had again.
Recycling lines.
And
Alright.
Dracton is like, but you just asked these things from me. Are you that bad with your memory?
Alright. It takes a couple minutes, but eventually you hear, "Okay, thanks." And you both hear and see the figure stagger this way. And then he stops. And then he turns. And then he starts towards you.
Mm-hmm. Bikru waits. Watches him walk up.
"Hey,
Hello, good stuff.
I saw you talking to them. They're short, they're human, and then they're... Have you been following me?"
Dracton takes a deep look into Bikru. No, mate, we have not been following. We just are having a walk here and wondering where the girls are.
Alright, what does Bikru say? Anything?
He adds nothing to this.
Do you want to roll a...
Well, no, he says to him, "What happened?"
So these girls, okay, and they didn't have my gold, and then they had my gold, and now they have my gold, and I don't have my gold. Have you seen it?
Where were you?
Here-ish.
How close?
I don't know, like he turns around, he looks around a little bit, and then he gestures roughly in this direction. And he says, I was back there, and like it was like the grouchy gopher goblin, or it was another G, and it was funny, okay? And then I was outside.
Why aren't you asking there?
'Cause I'm here.
Well, good
Best
luck to
answer
you.
ever.
Well, good luck to you, but I don't know where they went.
Okay, thanks. And he takes that as his cue, and he starts staggering off in this way.
Ikru is also going this way.
I would like to roll perception first.
Okay. Those were some very angry enters for me not getting any dice rolls. There we go.
Have you got 3D dice on it though?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, that would do it. What are you percepting for?
I forgot what I was going to percept for. Fuck.
Well, you notice it. But then you forget.
Whatever it is, you notice it, but then you
Okay.
forget what it is.
Yeah, whatever it is, I forget.
Alright, I'll just give you a general rundown then. You see that the crowds are dying off. You see that he appears to be staggering in this direction.
Hmm?
But there's nothing else really of note. He's wearing some orange and gold clothing. It doesn't seem to match the clothing of the others that you've seen here, or at least it isn't as flowy as those who appear to be residents are wearing. There's nothing really that unusual that you would spot at this point.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
now I guess we continue waddling around to the inn.
What time of the evening is it now?
You would estimate it's probably around 10 or 10:30 p.m.
Okay, well, B-Crew does not turn left when he reaches this point. Does Dreglin?
Pardon?
Does Dreglin turn left to the inn, or does he follow B-Crew wherever B-Crew is going?
I will. Basically, Dreklin's stop sign is going to turn to left, and looks at Big Roo, who is just continuing on.
Noticing that Dreglin has either stopped or veered off, says, "Night then."
Actually, I'm coming with you. And turns back.
Alright.
He has not turned around to face Dreglin, by the way.
Okay.
Alright. Meanwhile, we're in the inn.
Wild party is going into
What
rooms.
What are you two doing? Tarm, last we heard from you is you were meditating, and Hawk.
Tom is making it rain.
Oh, is he on the toilet?
That's where he's been the entire time. He had something awful to eat back in the market district, and it just is not agreeing with him.
It's
I
just
really
like
shouldn't
a
have
sprinkler
done
now.
Oh, dear.
Old people sit down. So we don't know if it's raining.
Oh dear.
Alright, so what are you two doing? What's going on in the land of Hawk and Tarm?
Is Hawk in the inn? I didn't think he was.
Hawk went back to the inn, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can go
Sweet.
first if you want, though, because you haven't
Okay.
had the chance yet.
So Tom decides that he's been meditating this whole time and trying to talk to his deity, but she's not talking back because she's in the mood with him. And so he has decided to step out and try and find the others. What time is it?
It's around 10 or 10:30. You would guesstimate.
Am or pum?
Pum. It's very dark.
Okay. So Tom walks out of his room and towards the main, I guess, like the inn's, whatever the inn has for a foyer. And
Okay.
Does he see Hawk on the way?
Does you see Hawk? Hawk?
Hawk, are you seen?
Well,
Hawk, are you hiding?
I wasn't hiding, but I wasn't. We'll say you do. I mean, I was going to head straight to the room. I wasn't in any particular rush or anything, so we'll say you do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Tarm, you see Hawk making as though he's going to go towards his room. You meet him in the stairwell.
My not quite friend. How is everything? I apologize for my sudden absence.
He looks up and chuckles at the not quite friend and get a bit used to it by now. He says, "Oh, Tom, of course, everything's okay. I've completely lost the other two. I have no idea where they are. That's all."
I imagine they're out looking for their lost property.
Well, best not to be doing it at night, I'd imagine, in a city like this.
Quain, when I was meditating, can I have been doing prophetic visionary feat?
Ooh.
Well, I'll just do it now if you say no.
Let's see, I forgot what that did, so let me look it up.
It gives me a glimpse of the future. Which means you have to tell me all your DMly secrets.
No!
Hawk goes to bed.
Let me look at the fine print of that feat. Prophetic visionary.
B-Crew never gets his money back.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me 1d100. We'll say that you did this while you're upstairs meditating.
41. Oh, that's not very good. Oh.
Alright. No, that's actually good because that was to see if you succeeded or not. Which you did. Actually, I think I was supposed to roll that in secret. Shh, we're gonna do that in the future. Alright. So you... Oh, wait. Whether particular action in the immediate future will bring good or bad results. What action were you trying to figure out? If it would be good or bad?
Going out to find the girls who stole the money. And within that is the assumption that it was the girls who stole the money.
Alright, so accusing the girls of stealing the money or finding the girls?
Going out to find them.
Or big run back on. It's killing them.
Weal and woe. You decide, which means both good and bad.
Oh. I'm trying to find the list of feats and how I decided I had that one. But...
That is a an Oracle class or an Oracle class feature.
That's what I thought, but I can't find it in the list anymore. Skills.
That is because that is your mystery, I believe.
Is it?
Didn't you
I don't
take?
think it is. I took life. I don't think prophetic visionary is life, is it?
You took life?
I took life.
Why?
That's evil.
I see what you did
Okay,
there.
this is. Why do you have that? This is worrying.
Sorry,
Hey
guys.
guys,
There we go. Prophetic
welcome to the
visionary.
Pathfinder stream where we go through.
History class feature.
It's officially a D&D stream.
Bagger, bagger, bagger.
Do you get the reference, Liam?
I do.
Yeah.
Prerequisite mystery.
Do you remember when we did Take It videos?
I did.
I get it now. Okay, so you are required to have a mystery as a class feature, which has an oracle that you do. Like, you have a mystery, and that is what is required for you being able to take that feat. So you have legitimately gotten that feat.
But I don't understand what you're saying at me.
Okay, so as an oracle, you have your mystery, and then you have your curse as like your main like class feature.
I get that, yeah, and my mystery is life.
Uh-huh.
But I can't see where prophetic visionary comes in.
Because it isn't given to you by life. I misread it. That was totally my bad. Ignore everything I said before. The requirement for getting prophetic visionary is having a mystery. And since you have a mystery, you were able to take that feat.
I see.
Yes. So you do have it legitimately.
Yay! Not flipping up my Pathfinder documents.
So
Okay. Sorry, back on target. So,
the action that you have asked the divine will result in both good and bad.
Tom knows this and feels that it's not no point in announcing this because. So he asks Hawk, "Are you coming with me to help find those two, or do you have other plans?"
He stretches a little bit. We spent most of the night out there with them, but I came back here. No, he's not going to mention the. Oh, that reminds me as well. When you said that I noticed the green colour as familiar, so where would I have seen that since I know it's familiar?
Do you want to make an intelligence check to try to remember where you've seen that before?
Sure. Your way of dodging, just telling me. Yep. $13.
Alright. You saw it earlier today, and you have vaguely associated the girls with that color.
Okay. Remembering that, he sort of cuts himself mid-sentence and says, yeah, come on, let's go find them.
Alright.
And do they?
Yeah, what the hell, my mouse is being weird. Yeah, so I turn, so basically, as I was coming out, I turn on my heel and head on out behind Tom.
Alright. And surprise! As you go to turn the corner to get onto the main street, what is it? Oh, it's the parties reunited because they see each other.
Biku's pulling a face right now, but you can't see it because I'm downstairs and he's facing away. So it all works out.
Biku's just gone down some stairs. Out of nowhere.
Alright, party's around there.
I must go now.
My people need me. Oops. I accidentally just got rid of the inn marker. Now you don't know your way home.
Oh, booger.
Alright.
So
So yeah, Bikru and Dreglin, as you or Dreglin, as you hesitate, as about to turn toward the inn, you see Tarm and Hawk walking towards you. Bikru, you don't because you are walking away.
Thank goodness I'm alone again.
Dracula tries to catch Biku's attention on saying the others are coming towards us.
Bikru stops and slowly turns around on the spot.
Actually, yeah.
Hawkatarm, you see Bikru slowly turn around and Dreglin looking at you.
Well, that's okay. As we step out and see them over, and just look over and oh well, that was fast. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So we head on over slowly.
I didn't even have to roll.
So yeah, we're just going to
God
head
damn it.
directly to them.
Okay. So, Tom sees him and says, my friends, any luck finding your property?
No.
None.
I see. Well, this is a dark day.
Well,
Perhaps,
Silly Tarm, it's night.
oh, that's why it's so dark. Goodness. He is old, don't mock.
Why not? I can't blame him.
Because he's old. It's rude. It's especially rude.
Well, Bikru don't care.
Beaker ain't bothered. Alright, so Tom suggests that they pick up the search tomorrow, as it's too dark of a day for for them to find anything now. Except he does it in an old man voice.
Well, we were coming to the inn until Bikru decided otherwise, and I was going to follow him just to check what is going on.
You may be tired for the night, but I am not.
Franklin just looks at Bikru silently.
You just called out your narcolepsy, dude.
Hawk picks up and just says, "You're ill likely to find them in the darkness."
Yeah, you're right. Franklin starts walking towards the inn slowly.
Right. Hawk just notices him, goes, looks over at everyone else. Says, "Well, done what we were planning to do. I'm going back to the inn." So he turns and he heads straight to his room, sleeps. Sleep time.
Okay. What do Charm and Bikru do?
Bikru
Tom
looks
goes
at
to
Tom.
Tom says, I feel that nothing more can be accomplished tonight. Why don't we pick up our search in the morning?
Certainly not if we go to sleep.
Sorry?
Certainly not if we go to sleep.
Welcome to continue trying, my friend, but I'm an old man and I do need my sleep.
Oh, thank you. He turns around and shuffles off.
Wow.
I'm willing to abbreviate this to Bikru spends another hour skulking about and looking.
Okay, Bikru spends the night skulking and looking, and is he looking for anything in particular?
The girls.
Girls. Doesn't find the girls.
Okay. Then he goes to bed.
Tom told you.
Tom's fast asleep.
Alright, it's morning.
Yeah.
Well, that was fast.
Unless anyone had any actual plans.
I had no plans
No.
for the night. No.
No?
No.
Alright.
I slept.
No, I can't edit text. Why can't I edit text? Does that mean I have to write it again?
You going to rename it the Innery?
No, I was going to... I do. Okay. Well, it's the 21st, despite what the map is telling you, and it's not toil day anymore.
Hmm? Oh, right.
Up at the top left, I had put the
Someone's marked out in the sand.
someone took a very large stick and marked out in the sand where what day it was, because they kept forgetting and were very frustrated. No, it is morning. Tarm, I expect that you're the first one up, since you are following the goddess of the sun. Or is he sleeping in?
Sorry, I missed that. Sam was talking to me.
Oh, sorry. No,
sorry.
I was asking, are you going to wake up early to do your usual prayers? Because Sarah and Ray followers tend to pray in the morning, but...
Tom doesn't pray.
Okay.
He sleeps in.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, well, none of you guys have any windows in your rooms, so...
Well, that sucks.
Who wakes up first? Shall we roll, or do you guys just want to filter out?
I would
Jake
say
wakes
that
up
Tom
first.
doesn't wake up.
I don't know how
Our
we decide
narcoleptic-
that.
Our
Alright.
narcoleptic
Alright,
man
good.
doesn't wake up on the whole day.
Drake, you were sleeping for a very long time earlier today, so you wake up first.
Ah! Well, just getting my gear on.
And in the process of waking up and like stretching in your bed and like getting ready for the day, you wake up Tarm, who's been sleeping on your floor in the bedroll.
I stumble up on him and fell on the floor. The silence.
Tarm,
I-
it appears the gunslinger has woken you up accidentally.
So Tom slowly gets up and gets dressed and
Sorry, man.
staggers out of his room, looking uncharacteristically annoyed.
Dracula follows him out and is just apologizing 1,000 times.
He doesn't say anything. He doesn't aim his annoyance at anybody. He just looks bothered.
Alright.
What are we doing? This looks out the window and
There isn't one.
says, "Oh, okay." Then he
Well,
looks
once you get to
towards
the hallway,
some
there's a
light,
window.
some indication that it's morning. It says, "Where are we looking this fine morning?"
I'm actually losing my thoughts all the time. Oh. Fuck. I was
No
going to say something smart, but... Well, I guess we are going to catch those money-stealing whomsoevers. And, didn't the little girl say that she is coming to see our dragonfly today?
Tom raises his eyebrows and looks around for Hawk.
Hawk, your ears are burning, and you wake up.
So I may as well just ask you then. Yeah, with the unfetter, it means he can go away from me from a distance, but that he doesn't have to be within like meters of me. So am I still able to contact him with that?
I will say no and say that I'll rule no and that the telepathy is part of the lifelink.
Okay, so I have no contact with him and no way of knowing anything about it.
If you unfetter, yes.
Right, okay, thank you. Just wanted to know. Okay. So he's used to Hawk is used to having to get up quite early, so he's already up and ready and basically down in the down and outside.
He's already outside.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
just on the on the
Wow.
outside, just waiting, just thinking.
That was fast.
He doesn't have a window. He makes a window and he jumps out of it to beat you outside.
Well, he's up early. He's always been up early. He's not really had a choice before, so he's just
Okay.
used to it now.
All right. B crew, you're the last one to wake up between the fact that there is no natural light coming into your room and the fact that you were up
So
much
late.
later than the other three.
It's like 11:30. That's so late.
Goodness! I would be so upset with B crew if he was on TeamSpeak and up that late.
Yes. And would you make him go to bed?
I would.
Really? Or would you just try?
I would try and get lonely and change my mind.
Aww.
Um,
And that's how a Bunstable never gets told to go to bed.
it's true.
I have always gotten when I have done all nights. God damn it.
That's because when you're on, there are other people on too. But then when Bunce needs to go to bed, it's because it's like 3 a.m. and everyone else is unconscious, and Bunce is just like chugging away at like a wiki or something and asking me how to spell someone's name, and I'm just like, Bunce, go to bed.
Those wikis won't write themselves.
Or read
Right.
themselves.
Alright,
If nothing else, if anyone is anyone else doing anything or
Hawk, you're outside. Not B crew. Dreglin and Tarm, I believe, are either in the hallway or heading down the stairs, and B crew is just now waking up.
Ikru gets up and makes sure he has all of his stuff that he had when he went to bed.
You check over. Wait, there's something missing.
You've-
Oh wait, that's right. You went to bed without it.
4 pounds of my organs.
you somehow have the knowledge you were given money in the night and it's gone again.
There's like a coin pouch shaped like
Dust.
dust
Dust
dust footprint on the nightstand, but there isn't a bag there anymore.
Just to remind you.
I tenderly pass my hand through the air there.
You find nothing, not even an invisible bag. Of invisible 4 pounds of platinum.
B crew hastily heads out and downstairs.
All right, in your haste, you run into Dreglin and Tarm in the stairs. Should they be heading downstairs?
Ooh, by the way, while I was out there, could I roll some knowledge arcana to see if I can come up with anything to why I saw that color the other day? Just to see.
Sure.
I don't know if it's too long for me to roll it. or
No,
not.
go for it.
I just want to see if I can figure out if it was magical or anything like that.
Maybe you figured out something in your sleep.
Well, maybe, I don't know, but it's more.
Yeah,
like
as you're
just thinking,
drifting to sleep, you're like, someone was
Damn
something.
it, I knew that. Ugh, 10. Nope.
You have a feeling that the effect could have been replicated by some mundane object being worn by a person walking around. It wasn't necessarily a magical effect.
Okay, so he's just sitting there having a good long think about it then. Okay.
Yeah, he's running through all the magical means, and then he just kind of like slows down a minute and says, "But I guess it could have just been like a flag or like a dog collar or something like that." It occurs to him that it might not be magical.
Okay, that's fine. He's still waiting.
But yeah, you three, you're on the stairs. Do you do anything on the stairs, or are you just heading out?
Well, B crew's at the top and can't go down.
You have an old man blocking you. Taking it one step at a time.
Bikru says.
What's Tarm doing?
Oh
Tarm
man!
and, Dreglin.
Sorry, I think we're breaking up. Are we talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beaker has woken up, and in this case, he's bumped into you and Dreglin on the stairs going down.
Okay. So Tom says, out to find our property, are we?
Pardon?
The money.
Yeah, sorry. Skype just cut out for me earlier. So, was that for me or Big Bro?
That was for just both of you in general.
Bikru gives him a look of disdain.
Declan just shrugs. I mean, it was only 7 calls, but still my money.
Well, I've nothing better planned for today, so I'll happily help the both of you. Hawk, will you be helping these two?
I'm outside.
Hawk is outside.
Is he? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, are you?
So,
I'm sure.
talking to a clock in the corner. Oh, are you following us?
There's a chair
Hawk,
that's sort of
He's
fallen down.
very-
He thinks it's
he's
Nihilus.
very cranky today. He won't talk to me at all. So he walks. We say, all right. In that case, Tom says, "Hawk is outside. Let's see if he'll be joining us."
So you guys continue down the stairs. You see that the innkeeper seems to have returned to her counter, and she makes no move to greet you as you walk through the entryway.
Sorry,
And you-
just quickly, what would I roll to try and remember something?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Could I possibly roll it to see if I remember anything distinctly green on the two girls?
Go for it.
$12.
Wasn't Brienne's bow green?
Oh, okay, so that was actually enough. Okay, so that's been chugging through my head as well.
Mm-hmm. That occurs to you as you stand outside. And then the other 3 emerge from the building behind you.
Okay.
Into a bright, sunny desert day.
Praise
Yay!
the sun!
I'm not really paying too much attention because I'm still just sort of I'm just sort of leaned against probably like a post or something that's there, just looking at the floor, just thinking about all this at this point. So I'm not really aware of anything going on.
There's just like this random wooden post in front of the inn you've taken up residence on.
Yeah.
Perched on the top. Alright. What do you guys do?
So Tom heads over to Hawk and says, "Our associates are going to be looking for their apologies. Our associates are going to be looking for their stolen property today. Do you intend to join them?"
Funny you should bring that up, actually. I was just thinking about that. Weren't the 2 girls yesterday, well, at least one of them wearing a green bow? I'm pretty sure one of them was.
I believe so.
Well, last night when I was
Bikru
coming
would
back
like
from the
to roll
tavern...
to remember this.
Oh, okay.
Bikru would like to roll to remember if this is true in his own
Same.
memory.
Sure.
Do you want me to roll as well? I kind of thought it was just a known
No,
thing.
I normally only... I was intending only to make you do that roll if out of character you couldn't remember. And that would
No, I
be,
did
like, new
remember.
information for you. So, yeah, you totally remember. Brienne was totally wearing, like, this bright, vivid green bow.
Bikru was annoyed that he didn't remember this when he was giving a description to the guard.
was like glowing green. It was like radioactive.
All right.
It was obvious.
It was so obvious, guys.
And there
I
was
think
four
it was
pounds
blue.
top
You
it.
remember? You remember that she had a bow and that it was some sort of it was some like cool color, like not like cool like cool,
Must have
but like cool
been
like not warm
blue.
color. So like green or blue or maybe like a blue violet.
Hmm. Okay.
But
So do you relay
She-
that?
do either of you?
Any of you relay it?
Oh.
Does Briku bring this revelation to light?
What exactly was Hawk's wording?
I just said, didn't one of the girls yesterday have a green bow?
Bikru blinks a few times in frustration. Says,
It's Morse
Is it
code.
one eye at a time? Like,
no, it's very, very in sync.
it's like a
It's almost
doctor.
a twitch.
It's like a Doctor Horrible blink.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Hmm.
It just says,
I thought it was funny.
that's right.
Yeah, because when I came out of the tavern yesterday, I'm almost certain I saw some green go past, something vividly green. I went to look, but even Nihilus couldn't see it, so we lost it. But it was down, and I just point. It's like the north. Is like the map like northeast? Is it like just set up
Yes,
there? Oh,
it
yeah.
is. It is the correct orientation.
Yeah, so it is just in the west over there somewhere.
Hawk, did it go like past you or just in?
Not past me, but it went down the. It sort of went down the street. I only got a quick glimpse of it.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was close to you. You should have checked your pockets, but nothing to worry about.
It chuckles.
Mhm.
I don't have much to be honest. I don't have much to steal. But yeah, so if,
Neither did I.
if we are going to go and find however much gold you've lost, then that's probably the best place to start. I'd suggest.
Yeah, I guess you are right.
All right. So, cool. There's no one. There's no one on the street directly in front of you. It appears that whoever was taking up residence in the other rooms of the inn have either already started their day or have slept in. But this road here is empty, as far as you can tell.
How did scent work again? Because I remember it didn't work the way we thought it did.
Scent allows a creature to know the location of something else, even if it has concealment. So, like, if it was blind, like if someone cast fog over you, but you had scent, you would be able to still identify what, like, general direction. Yes, but not as powerful.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. I'm just trying to remember if I had.